Welcome to the gameplay tutorial for Noueni. Noueni is a Japanese phrase meaning on top of, which perfectly describes this layering game. Inside the box you will find 4 groups of 18 cards. Each group has a different backing color, and each player should take 1 stack of cards. What do the card fronts look like? Each card is split into 2 halves, divided by a gray dotted line. In the center of each half is a scoring orb of your color. 2 orbs per card. Radiating out from the scoring orbs are the connection lines. 0, 1, 2, or 3 connection points. These connection points are where you connect other cards. You could connect around the edges, or more importantly, in the middle of the card to cover up one of your opponent's scoring orbs. The goal of the game is to have the most exposed scoring orbs at the end of the game. Now let's talk about gameplay. Each player should shuffle their stack and draw 3 cards to make their hand. These are the cards you can play on the table. Once you have played a card, you draw a new one and your turn is over. The next player then plays one of their cards on the table following the connection rules. Then they draw a card and their turn is complete. Play continues until all cards have been played. During the last 3 turns, you will not be able to draw a new card as your draw stack has been depleted. This is okay. What are the connection rules? 1. Placed cards must match all connections next to it. This card can go here, here, even here. And since we are covering over a scoring orb, that is where we're going to play red's card. 2. Cards can be placed next to a card, overlapping half of one card, or half of 2 separate cards. You see, this card can go a variety of places here, here. It can't go here because the connections don't line up, and we will end up putting it here. Not a good move for green, as they did not cover over any scoring orbs, but the only move he could play at this time. 3. Placed cards cannot completely overlap another card. Let's take a look at yellow's card. If the connections lined up, they could not play their card there, because that would completely cover up another card. However, if the connections worked, unfortunately they don't, if the connections worked here, they could play that card even though it's covering up all of blue, because red is currently covering up part of blue. So we are going to play this card somewhere right here. Again, not a good move for yellow because they have not covered over scoring orbs, but you get the general idea. With those connection rules, the game continues playing until all cards have been placed. It is now blue's turn to play. He takes his hand of 3 cards, looks for an opportunity, finds one here. A very good play, covering over 2 of his opponent's scoring orbs. He draws a 3rd card, and his turn is over. It's now red's turn. Red picks up their hand, looks for an opportunity. Sees one there. Notice he's no longer covering up all of green's cards because blue has done part of that job for him. Draws a 3rd card, and his turn is over. Green. Green takes a look around, sees a play down the bottom, covering over one of yellow. Draws a 3rd card, and his turn is over. Yellow looks around, sees the possibilities, and plays a card down here. Draws a 3rd card, and their turn is over. Play continues to blue, red, green, yellow, until all cards have been played. With yellow playing their last card, the game is over. Now everybody counts up the number of visible scoring orbs. As we can see, red has 23, blue has 15, yellow has 26, and green has 19 exposed scoring orbs, making yellow the winner. And that is how you play Noueni. I hope you enjoy Noueni. It is a simple rule set, but endless possibilities.